Hey, what's up guys, it's Juicy George, and today I'm gonna do a story video, which is, I don't know, it's gonna be the first time I've ever, like, the first and the dumbest time, okay, the first and dumbest time I've ever got suspended. I'm stuttering like crazy dumb.
And I love it, and I love it, and I love it.
And I love it, 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 and I love it. Nigga funny. Alright. He's probably just gonna edit it, like all of that out, cause.
And I love it, and I love it, I love it.
Alright, so how this all went down was in second period. It was me and my gang of friends, like gang nigga. No, it was a group of me and my friends, like maybe you could say 5 people, and my school was in the hood, like. And where I live is Houston, and downtown, and in 3rd Ward, which is close to the hood. I mean, I'm not bragging or nothing. It was the hood. And there was a police officer there, and we're not going to say her name. Let's just call her Miss Officer Joanna, alright? Okay, so Officer Joanna had the tendency to, you know, like, since she was a police officer that would stay inside the school, walk around, talk to the teachers, and notice every little thing that's the kids at my school would do. So she would tell us off for things that we would do. And pretty another funny story probably for another video. My friend, he got juvie time. Well, I'm not gonna say his name obviously for reasons, like obviously. He supposedly touched the officer's gun, and I witnessed it, and it was so like retarded. He just got like 2 weeks of juvie time, and it was the funniest thing in the world. So anyways, back to the story. So we were excused from second period. We could go to the restroom, and we were just like, hey, let's go to the restroom, like let's just go like go on our phones or something. And we're like, all right, let's go. So then we went, and as we're walking down, since usually like if you're late, like skipping class, obviously, like you skip, and you know you skipped class before, okay? So basically, as we were walking down, since it was late, she was like, hey, I'm not gonna let these little kids walk over here and just skip class, apparently. So we were just walking down, minding our own business, and she's like, hey, where are you supposed to be at? I'm like, we're going to the restroom, like they let us. No, we're going back to class. I'm like, but Officer Joanna, we can go. Our teacher said, no. Any further words and you'll get, and I'll make sure to tell your teacher. Okay, but I'm just trying to say we can get to the restroom. Hey, what was that? I'm just saying, we were trying to go to the restroom before you're over here interrupting us and trying to tell us off because you have no other better things to do. And everybody was like, oh, and then they were like, oh yeah, you want to do that, all right? Okay, well, one suspension. If I hear any other peep from you, there's gonna be another suspension. Oh God, okay. That was, since I talked right there, I got another suspension for talking. Yeah. So yeah, that was the dumbest reason I got suspended, and the funny thing is too, later on that day, we were running at the end of the, because it was like a Friday, so we didn't really care. So after A5, which is first day was A day, and the second day was B day. So the first day was A, and we had 5 periods. So after 5th period, everybody usually runs, but if we see the officer, we see this Officer Joanna, or we see like how do you say it? And like a teacher, then you're obviously gonna be like, okay, we should slow down because they're gonna tell us off. So we really didn't care because it was Friday. Like nobody cares because it's Friday. Like you want to go. So we were just running, and the officer tells us off. And as she's right there, the principal of the school's right there, and then the officer tells her about what we were doing in skipping class, and she tells us off about running. So we end up getting in trouble for that. And Mark, I know you're probably editing this video, so I'm gonna tell another story, so like just edit this part out. Actually, I'm just gonna continue the story a little bit longer because it's like 5 minutes or something. So, okay, never mind. I can't think of anything else. Alright, so the second story, don't include that. Alright. Hey guys, this is Juicy George, and I'm bringing second story video. Today I'm probably gonna be uploading like 4 videos today, since I got privileges back from getting suspended and conference in the same week. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Alright, Mark, edit that out, please. Just probably leave the like suspended part in or something. I don't know. Conference, yeah, conference. So this was the day that this was the legendary day when I was known that I can roast, because I was a quiet kid at my school, since, you know, if you're 6th grade and it's a new school and you have no friends over there. Who are you gonna talk to? Like, not Mr. Friendly. I'm not gonna talk, hey guys, you wanna be friends? Like no, you don't tell that to people. Okay. So anyways, it was my 3rd period. It really doesn't matter. Alright, it was a computer class, and there was this teacher that annoyed me so badly. Like, she legit hated me and my group of friends, and I remember one day I just had to tell her out because I was talking out loud to my friends. They were like, you need to do Chico, you know what that website is called? The Think the Math. Never mind.
Think the Math. Oh,
yeah. She was like, okay guys, you need to do your Think Through Math homework in your notebook. I was like, I was talking out loud and thinking out loud at the same time. I was like, bro, I ain't got no time to do no Think Through Math. I got better things to do. And the teacher, she had shots. She fired shots, and she was prepared. She was like, oh yeah, so you can't do your homework. You're not gonna be able to make it to college. Everybody at this point was like, ooh, bro, you gonna let her say that? I was like, Miss, I'm not gonna say her name. I was about to say her name, Miss. Let's call her Mrs.
Dickhead.
No, I can't because like get a copyright strike for YouTube.
How come every YouTuber?
I don't know. Cause they get like famous over that. Like Gleefy, the people, if they were to say Gleefy off of YouTube would make a lot less money than they actually. Cause people who got famous off of cussing, like, cause they're funny, cause of that, they won't give them strikes because of that. But like newer YouTubers that like don't have to cuss, or like it really doesn't matter if they were to strike them, they'll strike them, but they won't strike Leafy. Anyways, back to Mark. Edit that out, please. Anyways, back to the story. Let's call her Mrs. Let's call her
Angelina Jolie.
Mrs. Angelina Jolie. Okay, so Mrs. Angelina I was like, Mrs. Angelina, you cannot talk because you're stuck as a teacher, so you can't tell me off about what I'm doing. Everyone's like, oh, get wrecked. And then the teacher, she just had it at that point. She just gave me a Saturday detention. I was like, you mad, bro? Alright guys, that's pretty short story. I'll try to like tell longer stories next time, or I'll just probably be more descriptive because I talk too fast, or I just need to make longer videos. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be making a diss track against the Golden Magikarp because he's really been getting on my nerves lately, and I just want to like roast him so he can just like just stop. Like, he just gets on my nerves so badly. So anyway guys, see you later. Hope you have a good day. Bye.